Perspective. Just to see the
Hi, my name is Sarah Downey and we're here in front of the municipality of Gander and we're going to be starting our Trans Day of Remembrance event. Basically the T-Door event is meant to memorialize all of those who have been murdered or completed suicide in the trans community over this past year. We're going to be speaking with Jennifer McCreath and talking about the importance of this day, memorializing those who have fallen, and reading some speeches and words of encouragement from some of our local politicians.
I guess we can turn the floor over to yours truly. I'm Jennifer McCreath. Thanks everyone. All 29 of you for showing up today. The camera can't catch you all. I think it's very exciting to be able to bring something like this across the province to places like Gander, where there may not be a lot of awareness about trans issues or visibility of trans people. And I hope by being here today, there are trans people here in Newfoundland, all over the province, and we're just trying to live our lives and fit in the best we can. And unfortunately, Transgender Day of Remembrance is I guess an opportunity, yet a sad and somber occasion. 1998, this concept was conceptualized by a lady by the name of Gwendolyn Smith, who was a Californian, who her best friend is a trans woman who was murdered in Massachusetts. And year after year, this thing grew to the point where they're now doing this all over the world. I think 200 cities. Now it's 2010. It's probably over 1,000 by now. Have taken the use this to, I guess, raise awareness to the cruel violence that still happens. And as well, the trend is raising awareness of those of us that are alive and some of the issues we face. We're talking, I guess the big news here eventually is going to be commitment to amend our health and human rights. That I don't want to be a political pawn, and I think it's great for fun seeing parties of all colors recognize the importance of trans issues. And I put a call out to see if anyone wanted to attend or give speeches. And several quick blurbs I'm going to read here. Greetings from the provincial NDP. Justice Critic. Very excited that the government is introducing a bill to amend the Human Rights Act to include gender identity and expression. This is a result of hard work by the community. By Thursday, there will be a full table to debate, and the act will actually be finalized in the next month. Congratulations, let's celebrate everyone's hard work, and let's then move on to deal with some of the healthcare needs of trans folk. I'd like to applaud the incredible work of Jennifer McCreath and her persistence to ensure that these issues are important, are recognized as important, and the voices of trans people are heard. From the federal government's NDP party, Jack Harris, who represents St. John's East, is MP for St. John's East. I'd like to join in support of the National Transgender Day of Remembrance for those who've lost their lives through violence and suicide. Recognize the importance of their lives. It's a sad reflection of failure to understand and appreciate humanity. The challenges that trans people face. I express hope that in time there will be greater understanding of the trans community and recognition of everyone's rights to equality and non-discrimination. The newly independent words of Martin Luther King, who said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do this. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." So remember those who lost their lives. Remember that love can and will overcome hate. Dale and Chris, on this day, we recommit ourselves to working to achieve equality, fairness, dignity for all trans people in Newfoundland, Labrador. One more, if I can find it. The speech was initially written by a trans woman named Kristen Malloy, the first openly trans person to seek federal office in the riding north of Toronto. I have since run in office myself.
Where you ran for deputy mayor?
And failed, but I will utter the same. It's not the right page. Should have this memorized by now. I ran not because I am trans, but because I wanted to stand up for something I believed in. Never accept limits imposed on us by others. Increased visibility in mainstream society brings better understanding and more acceptance will hopefully lead to the end of transphobia. And ultimately that's what this message is all about. Now we are going to attempt to have a candlelight. Do we have candles? Can we bring them? Let's symbolically light one. Then we'll read out the names of the victims. I'm going to put the camera down for a minute there, folks. Just so we can prove that we
I'm
tried.
out of butane now from trying to light them.
Do we have those matches?
I've got matches, yeah.
Probably a lost cause anyway. We'll be lighting indoor candles in Springdale, so
Okay.
maybe we'll use that as our official photo of the candles.
I can't even light a match, Jacob. Light a match.
We tried.
I was trying to tell you to try to light a match. That's what I was trying to do. Because I can't light a match.
Let me take these.
Symbolic gesture. It won't stay lit, of course.
Yeah.
We just want to say that we tried. Oh my.
Where did we get these matches?
How trans healthcare is going in this province.
Yes.
We're gonna have to get the little battery-operated one
Okay.
with the dollars for it.
Well, let's read the list. Should we do a recap for those latecomers?
Yes, this is Melissa. Melissa,
Yes.
this is Sarah, Jennifer.
Hi, I'm
Jennifer McCreath.
Melissa. Melissa Tope with TBC. I'm actually right behind you. I just came.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm just. I probably only got 10 minutes. Yeah, it's
We can do a recap. You can go over your things if you want to do
Are you
another
looking
one.
to get some clips from the news? Or?
well, I work for radio, for
Okay.
the morning show.
Okay.
So I was looking to get just a couple of
Quotes
clips
or
there. Yeah. So just let me set this up and.
Pretend that we haven't had the first segment.
All right. Well, I'm recording there now.
Transgender Day of Remembrance is an event that was first founded in 1998 by a lady by the name of Gwendolyn Smith of California, who wanted to commemorate the death of her best friend, Rita Hester, a trans woman who had been murdered in Massachusetts. Since then, the event has grown worldwide to the point where trans community leaders and allies and activists all over the world, in as many as 30 countries, are doing events this week. One, to commemorate the suicides of trans people, as well as to raise education and awareness towards issues faced by those trans people that are obviously still living. And part of my reason of coming to the city of Gander today, as well as several other towns, is to, I guess, reach beyond the big towns and let people know that there are trans people, whether they're comfortable coming out publicly to an event like this or not. It's a way to say, we're here, we're in the province, me specifically, and my colleagues, like, we're tourists as well, and we feel safe and comfortable, and I want people to, I guess, feel comfortable with us, get to know what our issues are, access to appropriate health care our doctors, the doctors here in Newfoundland are actually really good. The policies are out of date, so they don't have the tools they need to treat us. There's still a lot of concerns about human rights. It's great that our government at the provincial level has finally agreed to table abortion and gender identity expression and rights to give us explicit protection as trans people. About, I guess, access to housing, access to employment, non-trans people are underemployed.
And actually, I mean, here in central Newfoundland has become somewhat of a hot topic thanks to opinion pieces in local papers. I'm not sure if you're familiar with an article that was published by a reverend in the Springdale area, and just wondering I guess that's a lot of the mindset you're facing in smaller communities versus how do you respond to that? How do you get them to is that
The best thing to do is to be myself and be visible. Springdale was not initially part of this tour, but as soon as I saw that article, I knew it was going to be on the tour. I got in touch with other journalists who I've worked with. Maybe I'm not as big and bad and as dangerous as they may think. And also to say, look, we're not going to we will not tolerate hatred, we will not tolerate bullying, we will not tolerate misinformation or lies about who we that's part of this. And bullying is take steps to prevent the bullying. Coming out as a trans person is a traumatic experience, right? Say things about you that aren't true, or make miscommunications about your mental health. I think it's important for the town of Springdale. Luckily for me and perhaps all of the trans community, the town councillors out there have been very excited and welcoming when I told them I wanted to come out and do an event there. They rolled out the red carpet. They offered us their hall. I think it's called Manual Hall. We're going to have that building. It's going to be Transgender Day of Remembrance in Springdale. I hope everyone comes.
so what kind of reaction are you getting? I mean, you're here in Gander today, you're going to Grand Falls Windsor tonight, and then now obviously Springdale's on the tour. So what are you what kind of reaction are you getting in both places?
Well, there wasn't a lot of, it was kind of a last minute thing, so there hasn't really been as much outreach to raise awareness to these events. So the turnouts, as expected, have been fairly small. The media coverage to this date has been exciting. Any media coverage is positive. It gets the message out. We're simply taking steps to build on something and perhaps do bigger and better things down the road. I had a meeting with one of the town councillors in Gander here about an hour ago, and myself and my colleagues have been invited back to a more formal event for the whole council. So we're knocking on doors and we're opening doors, and resolving situations one step at a time. And sometimes it's tough being a trailblazer, but you got to take that first step before you can make that second step.
All right, thank you very much, Jennifer. I wonder if I can get some other people on too.
Totally.
All right.
Oh my god, I slipped down in Arnold's Cove.
doing an event in Arnold's Cove at 6:20 a.m. in November on a beach after it's rained. Probably not the best strategy.
In November.
Yes. As you can see, folks, the media is here. This is CBC. They are covering this.
All right, and can I get your first name and last name?
My name is Sarah Downey. I'm back in place living in St. John's.
So what brings you to Gander today?
I have been in the West for 5 years. Serving in 2010 as the chairperson. I don't want to say that they're closed-minded at all. I think right now they think there is
So what ultimately are you
Crazy in many ways.
here? We people are off. It's been beautiful for the past now, like I said, this is a work for the morning show, so I just want to be putting together some short little package for the morning show because that meant yesterday. And I wonder if I can get like a picture of that. Put that up on our website and
Oh, yes, get your flags.
oh, okay.
Here, I'll continue to hold the camera.
You don't want to be in it.
No,
Take one.
I'm here to hold things and.
He's very sweet.
It's the transgender flag, which is
I didn't even know there was a
similar to the
transgender
rainbow
flag.
I didn't know what it was about until they explained it to me
Yeah.
like recently.
We got the traditional male and female colors with the white in the middle saying we're all human beings.
Okay, and I just want to see if I can down a Gander flag.
You want to...
Up to the side.
Yeah. I'll go up front. Oh my lord. Yeah, there you go. This is Joey Warren Games, right? All right.
Thank you so much for coming.
Not a problem. I'm sorry it's very rushed. But, yeah, so I can certainly, it's on our website.